Most companies in Nigeria will go and hire university girls. Why? Because they have a lot of social media presence. When you buy real estate in Nigeria and you are not careful and you believe in all these young university girls that are becoming marketer, you are about to enter into the movie of Kotoaye. Any real estate organization who wants to be in charge of electricity after you buy property from them and they don't want to deal with the IBEDC or a co-district, any electricity company directly, run. Hello, fellow Nigerians, the innocent investors who have been defrauded by real estate organization. We tend to be special victims of real estate, and those who will listen and those who would not listen and they will fall victim just like us. I greet everybody. In fact, I had to greet the real estate in Nigerians who make a decision that defrauding the people is their line of work. From 419 to Yahoo, from Yahoo to real estate, pastors and the rest of it. All the fraudsters, through legal means. I greet you all. Now, today I will be discussing about real estate organization that you need to be aware of and you need to run away from. There are signs that you would know that certain real estate organizations are going to defraud you along the line. I'll be putting it out to you in this particular episode. But before I move into it, there's another episode that will be coming up. Let me just make it an announcement. I'll be bringing up an episode by Friday or Saturday. I think Saturday will be the best time to pull it out. On Saturday, I'll be bringing out an episode, how real estate organization defraud Yahoo boys. That will be also very interesting. But today it's going to be very interesting on the signs that you're going to know that it's high time you run away from this real estate organization. In case you're from diaspora, in case you're in Nigeria, there are certain signs you would know. Now, let me state this very clear that every real estate organization in Nigeria, majority of them are registered company. And because they are registered organization, certificate doesn't mean anything. The CAC and all those are just superficial things. It doesn't mean that they are going to deliver on what they do. In fact, I don't think that most people who have been defrauded in Nigeria by real estate organization, I think 90% of them, their company are already registered. Apart from those ones now that will carry pamphlets, there are some that dupe the fellow Nigerians like us, just normal. They will go and they'll be giving you pamphlet and you can ask certain questions and they will not be able to answer you. But let me just go straight to today's subject on what are the signs that you are supposed to run away from this particular real estate company. One of the signs is that when you go to most of these real estate companies, they always allow women, young girls, to be the ones to be their secretary. Very attractive. The ones that can draw your attention. The ladies that you will look like, maybe this girl is someone who I'm supposed to get married to. It's a system to brainwash because they understand that most people that will be approaching them is men. And a lot of us don't see anything wrong with it because we believe that in banks, they are bringing young girls. Young girls are the ones attending. And that's the reason why most men always put their money in the bank. But psychologically, most of us are not aware of it. But that's just by the line. You just see those young girls. And once you see it, I want you to have a wake-up call that now I have to start paying attention. One of the things you're also going to see is that it is the marketers of a real estate organization that is a form for you to know that I need to pay attention to this real estate company. Because a lot of them, what they do is they go and bring girls from university. They pay girls in university to come and become their marketers. These ladies, girls, are not originally marketers in real estate organization. But most companies in Nigeria will go and hire university girls. Why? Because they have a lot of social media presence. Why? Because it is easy for most people to believe young girls. And you would think, oh, these girls that you are seeing, they are hardworking. Most of those girls have not have anything in their life. They've not done anything useful with their life. They look very beautiful. They are attractive. They have a lot of followers on Instagram and Facebook. And so company hire these girls to market. So you are going to see that same company that this girl is marketing, this girl is marketing, that girl is marketing, over 200 girls at a time, or boys, 200 girls, maybe 50 boys, 150 girls, or 200 girls, 50 boys. You are just going to see that on social media, these people are everywhere because they actually do have followers. So it is a strategy. These people are not real marketers. They really don't have any idea about real estate organization. They have no clue about properties. They only inform them and use them as a way to bait men. And some of you, some men would actually buy because of it's a young lady. Some of them will buy because I want to impress the girl. Some of them will buy because maybe she can be my wife. You never know where you they go. You are about to bust in Koto. I believe you must have watched a movie in Nigeria long time ago that they call Koto Aye. When you buy real estate in Nigeria and you are not careful and you believe in all these young university girls that are becoming marketer, you are about to enter into the movie of Koto Aye. So you have to pay attention when you see the signs. Secondly, whatever marketer is marketing things for you in real estate, it is important at least that person should have something significant. Now you might say a real estate agent or realtor is not supposed to have properties, or if they have properties, that's fine. But I think that someone who has gone through a lot to invest and have their own property would most likely have empathy on not defrauding another person. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible that they wouldn't do it. But what I'm saying is that most of the marketers who come to you, when you make inquiry about them, you might find out that they have no property in the same real estate they are advertising to you, because they will sugarcoat many things like, this place is almost sold out. That's the idea. It is almost sold out. Buy it right now, and in the next 3 months, if you buy it for 200,000, you will make 1.2 million. You can sell it and make 1.7 million, 1.3, they may tell you 5 million. And you begin to ask yourself questions like, don't you want money, marketer? Why can't you just get 200,000 and invest in this same property and make 1.7 million or 3 million in the next 3 months? But every time of short-term investment that real estate organization promise you, and they tell you that, oh, if you invest in this in a very short time, you can sell it. I can remember at some point when I was about to buy some properties, they told me then that if you buy this property, if you don't like the property, we would help you rent it out. And when they tell you we will help you rent it out, they told us then that they'll be paying us 300,000 naira annually, 350 actually. That was what they said, 350 annually. That's what they pay. And I bought the property then for some millions. I don't want to be specific. For some millions, a good amount of money. And then when we bought the property, I was staying there. At some point, I was like, oh no, I don't want to stay in this property again. Can you people help me rent it out? Then I realized that nobody was in the estate. Nobody was willing to rent the property. That 350 they were telling us, they were not willing to do anything. That means since you've bought it, it is now yours. A lot of things they tell you initially when you are going into it begins to change the moment you find yourself in it, inside the wahala that you've created for yourself. In the name of you trying to trust, in the name of you trying to invest, these people will turn your life upside down. So one of the things that I would also push out to you that you need to pay attention to is that whenever you go for inspection of a property and they want to start introducing you to any real estate property, what you need to pay attention to is what they are saying, and you have to keep the record of what they are saying. In fact, if it is possible, video every conversation, ask a lot of questions while they are giving you all those promises. It's like one of the estates that we know. Last week we had to have a meeting. When we had general meeting, they were discussing about developmental levy and the rest of it. And then I started raising questions that 2018 that I bought property from this particular company, you guys promised us that there will be centralized borehole system. In fact, they told me that there was security in the company. People were living in the place. There was centralized borehole system. I did not verify this. I came to the estate, I saw the properties and the rest of it, but it was all a facade. Wherever I see tap, it's a lie. They will tell me that, oh, the borehole is here. And because of, there's a system they do that when you are around, they begin to guide you guys. They don't want you to go do your own investigation around. So they are always protecting you. Let's go to this place. Let's go and see this. They may even divide you guys into 2 or 3, and the marketers already know where they want to show you. So they will not take you beyond that place. They have the beautiful site that they are going to show you and tell you that this is how it's going to be, and this is what your property would look like. And there's water, there's light, there's this, there's that. Probably they might on generator and you might not hear the sound of the generator, or they might just build one particular building and they put a little bit of solar, and you think that this is how everywhere is going to be having light, only for you to commit. Because the strategy of most real estate organization is to make sure you commit in payment. Once you have commit in payment, they have you. They have you. There's nothing you can do about it. Payment, once you pay maybe 20%, 30%, they already have you. So the strategy also that I'm going to put out to you, for you to understand that this particular organization, you have to run away from this organization, is their approach, in the sense that how they take you to where they want you to see. You tell them that you would like to move around yourself and do certain inspection. If they insist that they want to follow you, they want to assign someone to follow you around, tell them, no problem, but that person should not, you are going to ask certain questions, why this is like this, why this is like this. And trust me, they have a lot of excuses, a lot of lies. But I'll tell you, there's a way you can find out truth for yourself. And to find out truth is that you have to move a journey on your own. If they bring you for inspections, walk around the estate, walk around the properties, move around and see things. And if possible, if there are people who are already living within that environment, ask questions to those people who are staying there, serious questions, and tell them to please be honest with you. You know, the beautiful thing about all this is that when you go to real estate organizations and the secretary are mostly men, yes, men will most likely want to defraud you, but if you make the secretary guy your friend, he most likely will tell you the truth. If you give him maybe some tips and all of that, I know they don't use guys now. They mostly want to use girls, because girls are always obedient. Women are more compliant. They are agreeable. And so they mostly like to use ladies in businesses. But most guys would have called you and tell you, bros, I'm not gonna lie, you get some property now, like this you supposed to move, now like this you supposed to move. Guys always give themselves hints, but ladies, they won't tell you anything. In fact, the secretary can come to your house and naked herself, and you people will do maglima roll from real estate organization. She will come to your house and you people will do maglima roll, and at the end of the day, she's still marketing for the organization because she's loyal to her boss. She might want to even know how wealthy you are, and probably if you are wealthy, she might decide she wants to marry you and later she divorce you. I need super commando to gather more strength. Here's one thing I would even say. If you are in diaspora, it is important, before you invest in any Nigerian real estate company, you have to come to Nigeria yourself. I know it's going to cost you, but is it not better that when you're going to spend millions into an investment, you find a way to clarify, to verify some things yourself? You can call their secretary and they will tell you a lot of things. And maybe if they have websites and you can tell people to help you go verify the company, if it's registered, how they have video, everything, and then get their number online and call the secretary, call the manager and all of that, and you have been able to view where the property actually resides in. I think what is important is, before you make any commitment, they have to send you a contract. I repeat, they have to send you a contract. The importance of that contract is that most things they tell you when you're doing inspection, it's just audible. It is not written. And because it is not written, they will change their mind. And they may tell you, oh, we are going to do the road, we will do gutter, we will do this, we will do recreation center, like some of them know themselves. We bought property. They showed me. They even took me to the recreation center. After a period of time, they start selling most of the recreation. They're almost done selling the whole recreation center. From almost 3 acres of land, they've sold it now. What is remaining is not up to an acre or so. So, when they give you these statements and they make all these promises when you are coming for inspection just to lure you to buy, you have to make sure after you having the video record, they apply it in the contracts that they are giving to you. If they don't apply it, whatever they've said in the contract, you have to tell them to review. They said this particular statement. Let them include it in the contract. And until they do this, brothers and sisters, run. You see, verifying company if it's registered or not doesn't really play much role in if they are going to defraud you or not. Nah. Now, is it important to verify? Yes, it's good. Now, when they give you the document, the contract, tell them you want to glance through the contract. Let them give it through your lawyer or through you. Have the contract. Verify if the building, the urban of that particular environment, the building planners of that particular environment are aware of that real estate buildings in the real estate. Or else, what it's going to bring, if you're not careful, is they bring out the cheapest artisans. What I know about real estate organizations is they find the cheapest artisans to build, and most of them are not professional. And when they begin to build, before you know, your house begin to fall because these people are not good enough. And so they have to also include it in the contract that at least 6 months or 1 year, whatever damage is in your house, or 2 years or 3 years, they will be the one to rectify it. If they cannot include it in the contract, run. Because I can tell you, if they are selling a property of 20 million for you, they should have the expectation that they will be making at least 3 to 4 million or 5 million naira as profit. So if you're going to earn such amount from someone in diaspora, from someone in Nigeria who has worked their ass off to pay you just to do a work for them, for them to have a good investment, and you cannot put it in the contract that you will be held liable for what you are the engineer, you are the one who brought the engineers and the artisans to work in that organization. If you can't put it in writing, then it shows that you don't trust what you can do, that you can't actually deliver. And this is what I will be bringing to your notice for today. The reason is I have to make this very short because the ones that are coming on Saturday is very interesting. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you are missing a lot. This might not be informative to you because you don't have the intention of buying properties. But I can tell you for a fact, if you have brothers and sisters and aunties and the ones outside country, the ones in Nigeria, share this video, subscribe to my channel, share it to them so that as I bring out more, you can always share it and they can always get informed. So that when you two, go do bass boost to the extent that after you finish entering all these dilemma and review mere, they will not even handcuff you for speaking out and telling them that what you are doing is wrong, what you are doing is wrong, what you are doing is wrong. In fact, I will tell you this. Lastly, any real estate organization who wants to be in charge of electricity after you buy property from them and they don't want to deal with the IBEDC or a co-district, any electricity company directly, run. See you in the next one. Do not forget to subscribe, and on Saturday I'm going to see you upload a new video of how real estate defraud Yahoo boys. Have a blessed day, because you will realize that scammer pass fraudster. Have a blessed day. See you the next one. Adios, amigos. Peace.
When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. Them never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa. When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. Them never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa.